This is gonna give you everything you need. Remember, if you bought the Today's Special, we have all the matching colors tonight. Obviously, we have less of these than we do our Today's Special, so they will start to sell out. Samantha, the sizing on this, we have two options, correct?
Right, absolutely. So you've got the 20, what we're calling the 25 inch,
yes.
right? And then the 28 inch.
Yes.
Basically, I love, this is my favorite size bag, especially we have a lot of solo female travelers right there. I love this bag. This is the size bag that I took all throughout Europe. It allowed me to pack everything I wanted, but I still had room to pack more. Right. Now that I'm a mom of twins, of course, that ship has sailed, and now I have two of the big guys. Now listen, this is one of the largest luggage sets that the airlines will allow you to check without incurring an oversized bag fee as well. So believe it or not, you'll be dinged, 60 bucks to check a bag, and then possibly another $100 because the bag is too big.
Scandalous.
Do not worry. This bag, this size bag, meets the size requirements of every single airline in the world as to what a checked bag is.
Fabulous.
People love it because look at these colors. You can see it immediately coming down baggage claim. Yep. Easy to load into your car, everything. It has all the exact same, it has all the exact same features as my Today's Special, but just like supersized. Right. And look how easy it was for me just to pick that up. I think one thing when people look at this, they think, oh, that's a heavy bag. It is not. This large bag is 13 pounds.
That's crazy.
The 26 inch is 11 pounds, 11 and a half. And then the 22 inch is a little over 8 pounds. Okay. So we're not talking about, it looks, again, it has that kind of trunk look, right? But it is not as heavy as look. But what we love about these bags is the four wheels allow you, I'm gonna move this to the side here, just to move with absolute ease, right? So I see so many people, you're taking a cruise, maybe you're going on a cruise, right? And at the end of the cruise, everyone has to put their luggage out the night before, and then you load out of the cruise. But no one wants to do that. So this is what I see. I see people after a beautiful 7-day cruise lugging their luggage through the hallways, down the, and they look miserable. And all the wonderful tropical drinks gone, all the just off their faces, and they're just having the hardest time. That's why we love the 360-degree spinner wheels. These big bags especially need them because they move with absolute ease. There's two handle settings. There's my short girl handle, which I like. They're really low. And then you have a tall person handle setting. So really easy to use. Again, if you get both, then you're really done. You're really set. You've got everything you need. Yeah, you really got everything you need. So just a wonderful bag. And again, these are customer picks. People have been using these for 8 years. And listen, these are the bags that get checked. These are the ones that get knocked around. Yeah, sure. These are the ones that are going to be absolutely abused. You know, and again, the fact that you can clean them easily, wipe them off with a sponge, they move with no problems. It's just a great bag to have. I would say if you're going for one, if it's just one or the other, I would go for the bigger bag. Okay. Because the idea is, hey, if the airlines are gonna allow, charge me to check a bag, 60 bucks, I might as well get the biggest bag. I just might as well, absolutely. So those are the two bags. They're selling very quickly, as we've been told, and I think people are responding to the fact that they've got big trips coming up for the summer and they just wanna be done with buying luggage.
Oh, we cannot downplay how many calls we've had with people saying that they've had their Croco embossed luggage for 6, 7, 8 years.
Oh my gosh, right. Exactly.
In fact, we've got another one right now, Geraldine in Pennsylvania. Geraldine, welcome to the show. Geraldine, say hi to Samantha.
Hi, Samantha. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Geraldine.
This is my first time talking on air, so excuse me if I mess up.
Welcome, Geraldine.
I'm actually watching the live show now, and I'm sitting there going, that's my luggage.
Yay!
Right.
I've had it for about 2 years, and I'm not even going to tell. I think I got 5 pieces.
Oh, wow.
I forget, because I don't travel, but I just fell in love with the luggage. I was like, oh, that looks good, the spinning thing with the wheels, and because I don't travel because I'm disabled. I can get in my car, so I can put, luggage in my car and go where I'm going. Yeah. I think I went to Atlantic City. I'm in Pennsylvania. I went to Atlantic City, New Jersey for 5 days to celebrate my 86th birthday party. And for 5 days, I think I took every piece just to show it off. I took every single piece of luggage, including the little little bags that you put inside the suitcase.
Yes.
Yep.
I had my luggage came with the 3 pieces. And then I bought the piece that you say you put under the seat in the plane.
Yes, of course.
I have the duffel bag one with the handle on it. I don't even know how many pieces I got, but I took every piece that I have. I packed all my medicines in one. I was like ready to go, and I put all of them in the trunk of my car and went where I was going.
I love it.
I enjoyed having them. Like you said, I know where everything is. No problem. And I have the red color one.
I love
the one
that.
that you're using for
the burgundy.
demo.
Yes.
Yes. And I love red anyway. So, but I just wanted to call to say how much I love my set.
Oh, Geraldine,
really
thank you
love
so
it.
much.
I really do.
Thank
Even
you,
though
Geraldine.
That's amazing. And she said she doesn't really travel, but the first time she did, it worked like a charm.
Exactly.
So there's no learning curve to my luggage.
No.
It works just the way I say it, and you act confidently. All right.
Gosh, I don't want the hour to end.
This has gone by so quick. It always is too quick,
No,
Adam.
it really, well, here's the good news. The next hour is a road trip hour, and Samantha's going to stay on for the first 15